Have you been wondering why you do things differently from other guys? You might seem as though you do not have common traits with the people around you, and they are also really finding it difficult to cope with you because of your lifestyle. Don't get overwhelmed or get worried over these differences, because those traits are just showing you your real personality that you haven't discovered. You might have heard people relating your personality to that of the Sigma male, and this has gotten you worried about how true this is. Fret not, bro. This video will clarify all that and clear your doubts. Watch till the end to discover the 10 signs that reveal you are a Sigma male. 1. You find happiness in solitude. When social associations seem to you like a burden and you just want to be by yourself, you just want that quiet and solitary place. And once you find such an opportunity, it seems as if you are on top of the world. You are likely a Sigma male. A Sigma male enjoys staying alone, meditating, learning, and working on projects. Sigma males prefer to keep to themselves, and remember that they are called the lone wolf because of this. The fact that they do these doesn't mean they cannot thrive in social gatherings, but they just like to be alone so that they can think in peace and without distractions. They get stressed out easily if they spend too much time socializing. They are oftentimes free with people that are very close to them. Nevertheless, their private space is a treasure that they cannot let go of. If you have been living like this, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It just means you are most likely a Sigma male. 2. You don't conform to societal rules. Have you ever wondered why you didn't live out those rules in your society? The authorities said a particular thing, and you are wondering why it should be that way. It is not because the rule is wrong or has flaws, but you just keep wondering why things should go that way and not the other way. It is a sign that you are a Sigma male. Some rules are meant to be broken and not to be obeyed by Sigma males. It is very difficult for people to exert force on them. And that's why they are never under any kind of pressure from society. A Sigma male doesn't live his life as others do. When others are going right, he prefers to go left all alone if that is logically correct for him. A Sigma male wants to find reasons for things being done the way they are done. And once he can't relate to that, he will choose his way because he believes so much in himself than in others. He trusts his judgment. If you have ever felt this way, you are most likely to be a Sigma male. 3. You are versatile. One sign of the Sigma males is that you can conform to most situations, which is in contrast to alpha or beta males, who are more rigid about their personalities and preferred environments. This means you can function well in a variety of social settings, team setups, and even environments outside of your comfort zones. If this is your way of life, then you are most likely a Sigma male. 4. You never work to be noticed. Irrespective of who is there with you, you are always who you are. It doesn't matter whether it is a president or an ordinary clerk. You just live your normal life. You never try to impress those around you. You are never trying to show off yourself. You just desire to be by yourself, and you take a break from others, though you are observing them. It is a pointer to your Sigma identity. A Sigma male is the same person in and out. That is, whether in private or in public, they are not two persons. They are the same. They don't pretend, nor do they fake their lives. They are honest with themselves and others. The lone wolf doesn't seek attention. They don't want all eyes to be on them. They don't capitalize on their achievements in public, and they are always challenging themselves to do more and become better because they are only competing with themselves. They are honest people and always have been regardless of the situation. Have you always been doing your things your way, never mindful of who is there with you, just being sincere in everything? If the answer is yes, chances are that you are a Sigma male. But wait and examine these other signs to further ascertain if you are a Sigma male or not. 5. You have great self-awareness. You are aware of your strengths and weaknesses without anyone pointing them out to you. You can detect your errors because of your great ability to reflect. And when you do find out your errors and mistakes, you admit them and take responsibility without shifting the blame to anyone or the situation around you. You are a Sigma male if you have these attributes. Their great awareness of themselves makes a Sigma male choose what is best for him, making it difficult for others to influence their lives. They are solely responsible for themselves and not society, so they take the responsibility of molding their future themselves. They make themselves responsible for any mistake they make while carrying out their plan, and they immediately re-strategize and keep focusing on their goals. 6. You are not afraid of taking risks. There is a particular norm that society follows, but you just want to follow an odd path where possibly no one has ever walked or people scarcely walk the path. Despite all odds, you remain steadfast in your determination to pursue that path, regardless of what the future holds. People try to change your conviction, yet you are resilient and determined to go that way. You don't need to think twice about it because you are a Sigma male. You are ready to go the less traveled path rather than the general one. You know that there are challenges along the way, but you just believe in yourself that you will walk it through. People's perspectives about the path make no sense to you, nor does it create fear in you. You just want your way. You simply want to do things differently, even if it means risking a lot of things not for people's approval or to make a point, but simply to satisfy yourself. You are indeed a Sigma male. You are ready to take that risk fearlessly. You are not afraid of failing, because you know that if you fail, you will rise and bounce back on the journey. Everybody wonders what kind of man you are. Tell them not to wonder too much. You are who you are, and not who they want you to be. You are a Sigma male. As a Sigma male, you aren't going to be announcing to everyone that you're a Sigma male, but by maintaining who you are because of your self-discovery, sooner or later, other people will know who you are from the way you live without any vocal announcement. 7. You are capable of leading without using force. When we think of leaders, alpha males immediately come to mind. Although they have a different leadership styles, Sigma men are nonetheless effective leaders. Instead of asserting their control or authority, they would rather lead by example or through mutual dialogue. With a balanced approach to leadership, the Sigmas will accomplish what has to be done. So if you are more lenient in leadership yet effective, then you are a Sigma male. 8. You talk less and listen more. When you are not trying to express yourself with too many words or trying to impress others with your words, you tend to talk less and listen more. When you have this attitude, you are likely to be a Sigma male. Sigma males are active listeners. They give attention to discussions, and they can respond with the understanding of your discussion with them. This is what makes them great conversationalists. People enjoy talking with them because of the rapt attention they give. They will do less talking, but the few words that will come out of their mouths will be amazingly beautiful to be neglected. They are men full of wisdom. Wise people tend to listen more than they speak. 9. You are in your league. Your character defies the social hierarchical order such that you do not fit into any of the groups such as the alpha, beta, gamma, or omega males. You don't dance to other people's beats. It can be said that you are your drummer and you dance best to the beat you produce. Whether it makes sense to others or not isn't their concern. You are just going to enjoy it that way. Whether you fail or succeed, it doesn't matter to you. You are always prepared for both ends. You also believe that whether you succeed or fail, you are only responsible for yourself. You are always ready to learn from your failures and move on. If this describes your personality, then you are a Sigma male. Finally, 10. You are enigmatic. You are such an amazing person that it is difficult for people to know who you are. You look somehow mysterious, and each time people communicate with you, it is like they have a discovery about you. Yes, this portrays you as a Sigma male. People only know more about you when you talk more about yourself, intentionally or unintentionally. But because Sigma males aren't the talking types, it makes it difficult for people to truly know all of them. But though you hardly know them, you can be sure they aren't bad people. They are sincere, true, and honest. It is just their nature not to reveal all of them to you. But they can know all of you because they can make you talk while they listen. If you are seeing these signs in yourself, it is no doubt that you are incredibly Sigma male. Now it's time to explore the unusual ways Sigma males make women chase them, or the Sigma habits that will make you rich. Click on the image and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.